Hi, my name is Rosa. I'm a member of the Wicklow Frailty response team. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about our project and how it changed as a result of COVID-19. As a group, we thought we wanted to do something differently in the way we cared for older people living in the Wicklow area who needed unscheduled emergent care at weekends. We noted at the time that there were about 10 calls a day to the National Ambulance Service for falls, and almost 100% of these were conveyed to the emergency department at St. Vincent's. The average length of stay in St. Vincent's was 22 days, and with each transition of care, be that a move from one ward to another, or in this particular group from St. Vincent's to St. Colmcille's, an extra 3 days length of stay were added. We thought we could do things differently, bringing the care that patients needed directly to their homes. Our model included an emergency medicine specialist registrar with an occupational therapist and an advanced paramedic from the National Ambulance Service attending 999 and 112 calls out of hours at the weekends in the Wicklow area. The idea was that as a call came in, the team would be dispatched to assess patients from the point of view of injury or illness, and then to additionally assess functionality, cognition and mobility in their own home. We hypothesized that 50% could perhaps be treated at home, and we wondered if of the 50% we thought might need to come to hospital, a further 25% could go directly to the medical assessment unit at St. Colmcille's rather than all the way into Dublin and then back out to St. Colmcille's at a later date. The team had access to remote IT, so they could access any of the information systems in St. Vincent's, including diagnostic imaging and laboratory. They had near-patient blood testing for urea and electrolytes, FBC and coags, and they could also use point-of-care ultrasound for lung ultrasound, abdominal ultrasound, particularly for bladder scanning, but also for musculoskeletal ultrasound. In addition, the occupational therapist had access to equipment as was necessary to provide to patients, and they could access additional equipment deliveries through the Sláintecare program at St. Vincent's. We were just up and running a couple of weeks when, as a result of COVID-19, we realised we were going to need to change our model. There were many competing demands on resources at this stage, and particularly for the National Ambulance Service, it wasn't always going to be possible to provide an advanced paramedic 7 days a week. Equally, the emergency department registrars were in short supply, and so we had to slightly change our model. So we always provided a senior doctor, but we anchored the service now on our occupational therapists who provided a constant within the team. We also changed where we took referrals from. So not only did we accept referrals from 999 and 112, but we took referrals from local emergency departments, from GPs and nursing homes, and from our geriatrician support helpline. We also expanded our catchment area, so no longer were we confined to East Wicklow, but we now covered an area from Dublin 2 all the way to North Wexford, just north of Gorey. At this stage, we've seen 500 patient contacts and over 300 patients. Our target of 3 to 4 patients per shift has been massively exceeded, and as you can see, we have on occasion required a second car to support calls because of the high volume. So our service rapidly went from 2 to 7 days and from a Wicklow only to a Wicklow Plus service. And this was possible because of the buy-in of the various stakeholders in the project. The final model for it, I guess, is something that we have to decide in terms of sustainability moving forward. Having the occupational therapist be the anchor was certainly beneficial. And it may be that in the future, a community paramedic rather than an advanced paramedic / doctor model is favoured. On behalf of the team, I'd like to say huge thanks to all of our stakeholders and to Sláintecare for their support during this project. We hope that we can continue into the future.